Did you know that the Ripple Project is available to provide training and technical support to anyone working or affiliated with a culturally specific community sexual assault program anywhere in Washington? Hi, I'm Rosalinda. I have been an advocate and community organizer for the prevention of sexual violence for more than 3 decades in various communities across Washington state, tribal nations, college campuses. I've worked with youth experiencing homelessness and LGBTQ and Two Spirit youth. Unfortunately, oftentimes those are very much the same community in many ways because the issues that marginalized communities face are used by the same tactics, to divide and conquer. And today we know now more than ever it's important for us to come together and uh, to find ways to work with our community to create good ways of living in harmony and in peace with one another, in mutuality. A little bit about how I got into this work. I am a survivor, and at some point, I reached back out to the organization that helped me in my time of need for several years, and that was Seattle Rape Relief. Seattle Rape Relief was one of the very first rape crisis centers in the country. So when I went through core advocate training, it changed my life. It completely opened my eyes because they were talking not just about individual relationship power and control dynamics, but we're also talking about how community and society and even our institutions create or reinforce these systems of oppression. And so it was having that realization where all of the issues of racism or sexism or classism that I had experienced in my short lifetime up to that point, that's when I realized that those things weren't about me. There was nothing unique about me that was that I was attracting this this type of treatment, but instead they were patterns of behavior that people have created. And it was when I realized that I thought to myself, man, if people can create systems to oppress one another, we can also create systems to, live good lives together, to live without violence, to live with, mutual benefit. And so that is what informs my work. And doing that by engaging with community to create community informed solutions to problems. I have seen this work over and over again, used a framework, a social change, a community development framework to work with and engage with community to create dynamic services and programs that are responsive and timely, just specifically based on the community that you work with. A framework for engaging with your community that you are a part of. It's a whole new way of approaching services because it is dynamic. It is ever changing, ever evolving. About it. We can make social change and we can come up with ideas about, well, how do we address this particular root cause or symptom of sexual violence? And how can we shift the attitudes, the values, the beliefs, the norms in society that allow these things to happen, right? Because that's the real issue is what is our tolerance for these diseases, these social diseases that are right now have the biggest, loudest mic in the room. And so, so I just want to let you know that the Ripple Project is here to be a counter voice, a voice of positivity, a voice of we can do this, a voice from, of experience, working with communities and seeing amazing things happen. I'll make more videos because I want to tell you about some of the amazing projects that I've had the good fortune to be a part of with amazing community members who have trusted at least enough to come to a discussion or to be a part of a workshop or a community event to address those root causes and to try to shift things in our communities. And I've seen amazing things happen as a result. If you're interested in learning more about community development, social change work, please reach out, and let's get together and talk because we need this stuff so bad right now, right? Yes.